For years, every advance of artificial intelligence has rekindled the same question. Could machines become conscious? The discussion usually moves between technological enthusiasm and biological skepticism, without a convincing intermediate point. A new scientific work suggests that perhaps the problem is not whether machines are powerful enough, but whether we are using the wrong concept of computation to understand the mind. Before continuing, do not forget to subscribe to our channel and give like to this video if you are interested in the subject of artificial intelligence and consciousness. Your support helps us to continue creating quality content for you. The study, published in the journal Neuroscience and Biobehavioral Reviews, proposes an idea called biological computationalism. According to this perspective, the brain does not execute abstract programs, but calculates through its own physical matter. This changes at the root how we should think about consciousness, both human and artificial. The authors, the neuroscientists Borjan Milinkovic and Jan Aru, do not claim that machines can never be conscious. What they maintain is that consciousness could depend on a type of computing that does not exist today in digital systems, and that forces to rethink many certainties assumed in the current debate. The brain does not separate software from hardware because both are the same. Instead of abstract algorithms that could be executed in any medium, the mind would emerge from concrete physical processes, inseparable from biology. This approach is not intended to explain what consciousness itself is, but something more basic: why brains could generate conscious experience and current machines could not. The study examines how the brain actually computes and why that form of calculus is very different from that of computers. According to the study, consciousness arises from continuous physical processes, not algorithms. The old clash between mind as a program or mind as biology has been a central point in this discussion. The modern debate about consciousness is often divided into two sides. One holds that consciousness is only well-organized information, regardless of the material that processes it. This position, known as computational functionalism, dominates much of the research in artificial intelligence. At the opposite end is biological naturalism. Here it is stated that consciousness depends on the physical processes proper to living systems. Both positions explain part of the phenomenon, but also leave loose ends. The result is a stagnant debate that needs a new approach. The new theoretical framework proposes that the key is not to choose between algorithm or biology, but to understand how it computes a real brain. And what emerges is an image much more complex than that of a simple meat computer. Modern computers are designed to clearly separate their parts. However, the brain works differently. There is no clear boundary between where information is processed and where it is stored. This difference is crucial to understanding how consciousness arises. Another central point of the study is the idea of scale. In the brain, microscopic and macroscopic processes are deeply intertwined. This integration between scales is not a defect, but an evolutionary solution that allows the brain to be resource efficient. The theory does not say artificial consciousness is impossible, but it suggests that scaling digital algorithms may not be enough. Perhaps the right question is not what algorithm creates consciousness, but what kind of matter can do it. And that question for now remains open.